All right, we got an awesome episode for you today. We got a CGC unboxing to do. I'm super excited about. Let me just tell you a little bit about it. Wasn't planning on getting it so quickly. There was a small window of opportunity I felt there. I actually could have got it for a little cheaper. I just didn't like the comic book that was inside the slab. So I ended up passing on that deal. It was like a couple $100 cheaper than I paid for it. But this comic inside is just absolutely pristine. So I felt that this was the one, and I felt that this was the good price. I did FOMO a little bit in it. I like I admit, I did FOMO a little bit in it. I get it. But when there's a window, when there's an opportunity that comes my way for this one here, which this has been in my radar for quite some time now, and I knew the prices would come down, but not so fast. So I did have to pull a little bit of strings, and anyways, it's here. So let's do a CGC unboxing. After we open this one up, we're going to check out some CGC price charting, and then we're going to go to eBay listings and check out some comic books currently. See what they are today, because I believe if you still wait and you still have enough patience, then you might even get a better price. Let's have a lot of fun doing this. I got a fresh X-Acto Blade 2 for this one. Don't want to mess around, so want to make sure this one's in precise cutting order. So we're just going to, oh, and I wanted to show you the, before I open this up, I wanted to show you the beautiful packaging the sender did on this box, which I absolutely admire. So look at the tape job, like wow, like, so let's just all take lessons right here. This is crazy. I've seen some extreme shipping. Like, I've seen much better than this, but I mean, this is pretty good. You can just see the folds in the tape there. So that's just paying attention to detail right there. All right. Doesn't say do not cut or anything, so no big deal. We're just going to go ahead and cut. We're going to open it up like from the top and just see what happens here. Once we open the book up, we're going to continue to update on the market throughout the years. So let's get started. So this is where it begins. So I'd say this is where the journey begins. So come with me to the journey. Hit that like button. Share the video, because we're going to do a journey with this book and see, oh boy, this is just packaged so nice. Just wanted you to take a look. All right, we'll put some nice paper over there. Just, okay. All right, check this out. All right, so you can't really see, okay, so you can't see the book, so that's good. But it says, I love when they do this. I absolutely love this. Okay, so it says, hello, thank you for your purchase. We appreciate your business. If we can help you in the future with your collection needs, please let us know. Again, thank you, and we hope to be able to do more business with you in the future. Respectfully, the business there. I won't mention the name, but they did an absolute wonderful job already in the shipping. All right, so we'll just put the invoice over there and the thank you note, and just take a look at that, guys. That's what you get with a with the purchase with a shipper like this, who has 5 stars, by the way. Yeah. All right. And there was some sort of, I believe these would be like little corner rings or something, but there's 4 of them left in the box there. So there must have been like little spacers. So just when the book nudges a little bit, these are just kind of like in there for that, just that little micro support. And that's how you know this shipper was detailed. I don't even ship like that. That's crazy. But now, you know, you learn, right? You always learn, so. And you got to keep learning. That's part of life. Never ever stop learning. Let's open this up now. So we got these little tiny tapes. Okay. So just a little bit of attention to detail, and they're all folded. By the way, the tape's all folded, so really easy to open. You guys can already guess what comic book this is, I'm sure. Wow, I'm just ecstatic right now. It makes me more happy to see a comic book wrapped like this than to open a comic book and if it's not wrapped so beautiful. I mean, doesn't need to be to the extreme like this. It doesn't. But it makes it more exciting if it is to the extreme like this, definitely. And you know what you're getting. Hit that subscribe button if you guys want to be part of the journey. All right, so I just want to show you something here. So these are like foam tubes the guy put over the slab. All right, wow. I'm just so impressed that it hurts. You've probably already seen the picture in the slab, but all right, so I'm just going to go ahead and open. Look at that. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and open the middle one. I'll get this done pretty quickly. I'm going out for dinner. Well, not going out, I'm going to my parents' house. Yeah, so. But I wanted to do this together really quickly because I was really excited about the slab. And I wanted to share the opportunity with you guys. I feel that it is a great opportunity. I mean, do what you got to do. Absolutely. I'm just taking these foam tubes off the slab. It's just wonderful. All right. There we go. There it is in the full right there. That's the real McCoy, guys. I mean, it's not the newsstand, but it is the 9.8 right there. New Mutants 98. Yeah, right here. First appearance of Deadpool. Look at that. This is a beauty. Let's just take it out of the plastic. Because this is going somewhere on the wall. All right, and considering the price and everything, you really just want to make sure that it's nicely, you know, visible so you can see it every day. Look at that thing, man. That is one heck of a piece right there. Anyways, I'm really happy about it. So let's check out what I paid for it. Let's check out what they're worth today. Let's check out some eBay listings. So before we do that, I actually have to go. I got to go to dinner. So I'm going to finish this video off tomorrow. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. So I'm really happy about this. Super stoked for this investment. I think that it's going to go a long ways. All right, catch you tomorrow. All right, I'm back, and that's the beauty of editing. It's like I didn't even leave. All right, so yeah, where were we? So I'll just take this out of the package again here, just to check it out because this thing is sick. I apologize for all of the glare and everything. So yeah, here we are right here. Check it out. So this copy right here is a beautiful copy, let me tell you. All right, it was a bit of a premium in price to get this copy. So the case didn't appear to have any damage or very light scratches that I seen, if any scratches. In the back, got Punisher there with the video game. Has anybody played that game? Just let me know. I've never played that game. Never actually played that game. But so this copy right here, I paid a bit of a premium for because it was just such a nice 9.8. It didn't have any of those corner tears, or the corners were all very sharp. The black is black, but what got me the most was the spine, and there was no roll on it where you can see the back of the cover. And I really don't like that in comic books, how the print, that's from the printing, how the print gets some of the back. The printing on some of the comics, which I don't prefer. And if you're going to spend this much money, you might as well get something you like, unless you're going to flip the comic. Then I get that. You want to pay the littlest price and get the most money right away. Then yeah, you wouldn't get the printing and the flawlessness of the variations of the different types of 9/8s. You would just go for the cheapest 9/8 and flip it. But that's not what I was doing. I'm actually buying this comic and holding on for a very, very long time. That's the plan. And then I'm going to see how the price goes, like the roller coaster. It will go, and then yeah, sell it one day, obviously. All right, let's check out some of those prices. We're in pricecharting.com, and this is where I go to check out some average pricing, but it's not where I go to find the exact price of when and how I'm going to buy the comic. A lot of this pricing on the average here is out to lunch because they show every comic that was sold at a 9/8. So it could be any, like CBCS, CGC, PGX. So it could be anything. A lot of these comics as well might, like sometimes I go into the comic and it says it advertises at a 9.8, and then sometimes it catches it at a 9.8 saying it was 9.8, but it was only a raw that was called a 9.8. That goes into the average as well. If it goes into the title 9.8, it sometimes goes in there non-slab. So the only way to get that 9/8 average is if it's slabbed 9/8. And if you have like a raw comic book like this one here, I just grabbed a couple of my New Mutants. These are my my New Mutants in the collection. So I never had that 9/8, unfortunately. Had to go buy it. So if it just appears as a 9/8, you think it is, okay? It doesn't matter what you think. If it's not slabbed 9.8, it doesn't matter. I mean, it can auction more than a 9.8 value in eBay, but that's not the same thing. So average price sales on a 9.8 slabs, that's what we're looking for right here. We're not looking for average price sales of raw. I'm just saying those are two different things, so you're aware. When you're looking at comic books and you have comic books in the raw, that's not the same thing as having a slabbed comic book. A slabbed comic book costs money. It costs money to slab it, number one, and the grader actually has to put 9/8 on it. And very easily can this comic book get graded 9/6 just because the grader puts the 9/6 on there. That's it. Sometimes it has nothing, like you could have a 9/8 and it could be 9/6. That's why a raw is always worth less than a slabbed 9.8. Okay? All right. So I'm just going off on a rant there, sorry. But so we got ungraded $298. We've got 4.0 $161, 6.0 $200, 8.0 $323, 9.2 $345, and a 9.8 $1,359. And that's their averages. So I just pulled up here the recent sales, okay? You can see, so here's mine right down here, and this is what I paid for it, $1,499.96. I have, and it was one of the higher prices there. And I have a bill right here. Yeah, that's the one, $1,499.96. That's pretty cool. So I'm right in there, okay? If you want to see my listing. I bought it November 29th. So that's when I bought it. Didn't tell you though, but I did. Because prices were hot then. and they're still hot now. I still seen a couple of 9.8s for under $1,500. So this, unfortunately, the CBCS ones at $1,200, they're all gone. They were gone right away. So if you look right here, in December 18th, CBCS 9.8, white pages. So good book, $1,150. That undercutted the market by 4. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so let's go into some eBay listings and check those out. All right, we got you in eBay now, and let's see what's going on. Yeah, right away that we got $1,375. And I can see already, this is a beautiful comic book. If you just wait a little bit longer, you can get one for $100 cheaper. I could have got one for $100 cheaper. It's too bad. Right, yeah, 100% positive from the seller. There you go. Right there, there's a great deal. Great deal. Buy it now. Yeah, buy it. And you can even make an offer on this one too. I don't see any spine ticks or anything like that. That's all right. It looks like this book is being pressed, which is okay. Definitely. All right, so let's keep looking. So there's a deal right there. And that one probably will go in no time because it's ranged at that average sale price. So $1,750 looks like they're struggling at that. But that's been the prices, $1,750. So you got $1,599 right there, 9.8 white pages. Okay, this is the same book. He had his book at $14.99, by the way. So he raised his price by $100 here. It looked like the prices are going up. So this is the same book that he couldn't sell because this had the fading at the top. I remember this book when I was searching. I didn't like it, but it is what it is. All right, we got one right here, $14.95. Right there. Nice book. You don't see that ugly spine roll where it's a misprint. $15.99. We're still in range with the good price. See now, $15.99, $1,700. That all looks bad. That all looks like it's high price. You got to remember, not even 3 or 4 months ago, these things were $2,100, $2,200, right? So we'll have to keep a close eye on it for sure. Yeah. Man, I'm still really liking my comic book here. I think it's one of those things where, you spend a ton of money on it and you got to sacrifice a few of the things you enjoy to get this. That's for sure. But it's one of those things where I felt it was a great thing to do. People would call me crazy though, for sure. I get it. It's a comic book. It's paper. It's expensive paper. All right, we got another one right here, 24 Watchers. Okay. This one has white pages. Yeah. The slab doesn't look new. It's faded. And you can see the label up there. Something's going on with this thing. See, if I was spending that much money, I wouldn't buy that because of this. That's just me. All right, let's check out a couple more. I believe there was the Mark Jewelers still up for grabs. All right, we got one at apparently 5% off. Now $1,709. So 5% was about $90. And this is the one. All right, so this is what I was talking about by misprinting. So the comic book itself is a 9.8, okay? And it's white pages, all right? And it was graded a 9.8. There's something about this book, though. That corner here doesn't look sharp, but I could be totally wrong. take a look, another look at that. Yeah, see, look at the corner there. Doesn't look sharp at all. Okay, that's just one thing. Remember we talked about the spine? So look at the spine. I mean, that is, to me, I'm not buying that. Okay. Like, I get it. The spine, it's totally from the printer. That's how the book was. It got cut off somewhere over here and then shortened, which totally sucks. Maybe that was the last book off the shelf at the time. Who knows? But even if it was from the newsstand or from the shelf, I wouldn't have bought this book. That was just preference, total preference. So this book here, and I don't know if it's the same one, but one of the books that looked like this, because there's a ton of them, was about $1,300. It came my way, but I didn't buy it because of that spine. All right, we got a $1,400 one right here. This video is getting kind of long, so I want to hurry it up. Yeah, a beautiful opportunity right there. See, this is what I was kind of looking at. But this one here has the back cover spine roll. So then I would have gone, I would have kept waiting, right? Because I'm looking for that perfect one. And I believe I found it. Look. No spine roll there. No spine roll there. Okay, looks good, right? White pages. All right, so you got the newsstands now. They are $2,500, so they're $1,000 more for the newsstand. For me, I couldn't afford that. Not a chance. I mean, man, is it worth it? Yes, it is absolutely worth it, in my opinion. I wasn't buying the newsstand, you got to save some money for sure. Like it's a beauty. But if you want to go all out on the investment, there it is right there. Get the newsstand, 9.8, the white pages. Yeah. You got an $1,850 one right here and 23 watchers. I don't know why. Doesn't make any sense. Maybe that comic book is a special one. Let's see. Nope, not special at all. I mean, it's a nice looking book, but there's no point in the premium. Just seeing if that Mark Jewelers was still up for grabs. And there's a lot of comic books. A lot of comic books. There's a lot of them. But that doesn't mean much. You can see right here, 9.8 newsstand, 4,000. Yeah, it looks like that the Mark Jewelers is gone. Maybe I passed through it or whatever. All right, well, I'm glad you were here with this unboxing. I think it was totally a solid investment. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Was it stupid? Did I pay too much? Was it a good investment? Are you guys investing in this? Is the comic books going up? Are the comic books coming down? What's your thoughts on the market? So let me know anything in the comments. I really enjoy you guys commenting too, by the way. It's a lot of fun interacting with all you guys. Love all you guys. And make sure you do like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you later.